Hello, frackers! How the devil are you? Still up hungry? Me too. Should we get on with the show? Let's. Steve Jobs announced that the release of iOS 4.2 is going to make the previously awesome iPad super awesome. But until that time, the official Twitter app for the iPad is here to pick up the slack in the absence of any other decent Twitter iPad app. Without a doubt, it's one of the best looking and most reliable iPad Twitter apps out there. It also deals with the links people post in a truly pleasurable way. Swipe right and you've got whatever the contents is, and you can even leave video caching whilst you check other people's tweets. There's some idiosyncratic tweaks that take a while to get used to. I managed to successfully pinch the tweet to find out about the user about 1 in every 7 times. There's also tweets that stay doggedly at the bottom of the screen for no apparent reason. Overall, I'd say the Twitter for iPad app is all about getting a really deep experience. You can keep going through page after page of links and all media is loaded well, although it can be a little slower to load web pages than Safari. Despite that, it's so good that in fact it's one of those rare free apps I'd actually be willing to pay for. This week in Celebrity App Doctor, we've got something for the little monsters out there, and specifically the little monsters and pizza enthusiasts that were upset when Lady GaGa recently posed on the cover of Italian Vogue dressed only in meat. Raw meat. Yum. Unfortunately, Lady GaGa can't make it to the studio today as she's hosting a barbecue. We hear her outfit resembles a butcher's counter. But we're here to try to pour oil on the troubled waters by suggesting a couple of animal-friendly apps that we'd advise Lady GaGa get on her phone as soon as possible. Cruelty-free is an iPhone app that allows you to search for which products are produced cruelty-free. You can search by company or product to ensure no bunny rabbits have been harmed in the making of your washing up liquid. And it's free, so it won't even cost you anything to care. The second app is an Android app, Vegetarian Recipes, which searches recipes from various sources and filters out any with evil meat in them. It'll also tell you which flavours pair well together. Tofu and lettuce, for instance. Lady GaGa, hopefully that will be enough to convince your animal-loving critics that whilst you may be edgy and fashion-forward, you still care. And maybe try and avoid getting draped in meat again. This week's viewer question comes in response to Stevie J's iOS 4.1 software update for the iPhone. The question is this: what app news does the software have in store? Well, good news for you iPhone gamers, the big news is Game Center. It's a free update and the completely horrific icon gets automatically dumped on your home screen when you upgrade your software. Good news for some, upsetting for those who had everything nicely arranged. Log in with your Apple ID and choose your nickname, or gaming tag as I believe they're sometimes called. You can then add friends to play against, although when we recorded this, right now, there's only the option to do so by email, rather than connect via Facebook or your email contacts. You can then download and launch games from within the app, playing against friends, or if you're more of a lone wolf, playing against a complete stranger who's been randomly assigned to you. There's then leaderboard fun to be had, and you can keep a track of your achievements in your profile. So there you have it. That's the big iOS 4.1 news. Game changing? Quite possibly. In this week's challenge, Will and I don our competitive hats to decide who has the best shameless celebrity app, Bill Cosby or Katy Perry.
The main thing the Bill Cosby app has going for it is it's free. So it's only costing you time. Time you could spend having root canal surgery. Fire it up and it starts, without warning, blurting out Bill Cosby classic lines. You know, hilarious things like Bill saying, "Hey, hey, hey," in a stupid voice. There's a fan wall, which for those unable to use Twitter search, brings you a handy list of tweets with the hashtag Bill Cosby. You can see info on Bill Cosby concerts, including the ones you've already missed, with the option to buy tickets, and perhaps semi-usefully, extracts from Bill Cosby audio recordings. But in the interest of winning this challenge, you should still totally download it onto someone else's iPhone.
Katy Perry kicks Bill Cosby's ass, app-wise. And probably life-wise too. She's quite sassy. The Katy Perry Revenge app is built by the developers thusly. So amazing, you'll want to kiss this app. And if they say it, it must be true. Personally, I love it because it's based on Tap Tap Revenge, which is one of the only iPhone games I can play. But others might love it for the VIP chat room, where you can hang with other fans discussing whether you like kissing girls and your thoughts on cherry chapstick, at a guess. LinkedIn was available for the iPhone first, but let's face it, its natural habitat is the BlackBerry. After all, it is a serious business app. So, what do you get? Well, you pretty much need never visit the website again, which means you might finally respond to all those LinkedIn requests you've left languishing in your account for the past 6 months. You can see the updates from your contacts, so you can check out who's pursuing another career avenue, and your LinkedIn messages are integrated with your BlackBerry inbox. It also, rather marvellously, syncs your LinkedIn contacts with your phone contacts, so you can make sure you've always got the most up-to-date details for them. You could never call LinkedIn sexy when the likes of Facebook and Twitter are around, but it is a useful career tool, and this app makes the whole experience far easier to manage. Well done, LinkedIn. You get 2 Frackulous thumbs up. Well, Frack fans, that's it for another week. Got something you want us to review? An app you think might be out there but don't have the time to Google? Let us know. Details are coming up right now. Want more? There is a veritable plethora of options available to you. Follow us on Twitter. Fan us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on iTunes. Tell us your thoughts in the comments at www.frackulous.com, and finally email us on yo@frackulous.com. Phew.